imagine an industry that we call the sustainable workforce. Because what if it wasn't about work-life balance and trying to figure out who I am outside of work? But what if I didn't have to check my whole self at the door? What if the things that I am, a person who like knows a lot of pop culture facts, what if that adds to my value as a food, beverage, hospitality worker? What if that makes me incredibly funny and witty and like a joy to be around, because I have I go to trivia nights every Wednesday. And so I have a lot of random pop culture trivia, and that's not something about myself that I need to check at the door. Or, for me, what that has looked like. And let me be very honest, I had zero work-life balance. I now work for a mental health nonprofit. My boss still has to remind me I have unlimited paid time off. I never take it. My boss still has to tell me that I'm not going to get fired if I take a day off. She still has to remind me I'm like 5 mental health awareness campaigns deep. And every May for mental health awareness, she's like, hey, if you're burning yourself out running the marketing campaign for mental health awareness, this is not working. So I need you to take a couple of days off. Yeah. Because in my head, I still work with a prep list, right? Wherever you go, there you are. And so for me, like the workday is not over until my prep list is over. And sometimes my prep list is really, really long. So I have had to accept that I am a 360-degree, 3-dimensional human being. And that one of the reasons that I'm really good at my job and multitasking is because I'm a mom, for example. And whereas when I was a chef, I spent years working with people who had no idea that I had children. I missed every one of my kids' special milestone occasions because you were never going to catch me taking family time and making an example out of that for my team. Because if anybody had asked me, can I take off the day for my son's kindergarten graduation? The answer would have been squarely no. So I never took the time off. Instead, now I speak openly and candidly. Instead of apologizing for the fact that you can hear my kids in the background in the summer, I say, thank you for your patience. I'm so fortunate that I get to work from home with my kids. And I make a lot of space and concessions, and I bring a lot of my personhood and I bring a lot of myself to conversations in a way that I hope to model, and that Chow as an organization hopes to model, that there are small ways in which our personhood can come to work with us, and that it can be revolutionary to a sustainable workforce if we just fight that model of I've got to check myself at the door. Let's turn that whole thing on its head